All right, fight fans joining us right now, friend to the room, one of the best fighters in the world, light heavyweight champ, Dimtry Bivol.
What's up, champ?
Welcome. Hey. Welcome to the show. Seems like you keep proving to the world that you are elite and one of the best fighters in the world. Going into the Ramirez fight, Dimtry, everybody kept saying, this is going to be a good fight. This is going to be a competitive fight. Ramirez is big, tall, southpaw, skilled. Is he not as good as you expected because you made it look fairly easy?
When I see something, when people come to work in my house to do something and they do it easy, they fix something, and then I try to do it. It's 100% easy. They just pro. They just professional.
That's probably the best response I've ever heard when somebody tells a fighter, you made it look easy. So let me rephrase that. Did you expect Ramirez to be better than he was?
No, I expect that he will be. I expect that fight like this, like it went, the same fight. I didn't see more Ramirez. He did everything what he can. He threw a lot of body punches, and he tried to catch me on the body, and it wasn't easy for me. It looks easy,
right? That's what it was.
But of course, all fight I wasn't focused. I was focused. I tried to push him every time, and I took a little bit pause in round 8, maybe. I don't remember exactly. Inside of me, it wasn't easy, and like this.
Yeah. Right. See, that's the thing. You made it look easy, but afterwards, when you did the interview, you expressed how hard it really was, but it didn't look that way to us. But anyway, I have 2 questions for you. Who hits harder, Canelo or Ramirez, and who's the better fighter?
It's 2 different fights. Was to be honest, I spent a lot of much more energy and much more focus. I was in fight against Canelo because all fight I was in focus and thought I have to work every round. I have to win every round, and I tried to do it. With Ramirez, couple times I thought I can make a pause and do it again. With Canelo, all fight I wasn't. And about power, of course, Canelo more powerful fighter.
Wow.
And Ramirez more. Yeah, Canelo has his punch more harder than Ramirez. But Ramirez used combinations. He threw three punches, and Canelo 1 or 2.
Okay.
And Canelo faster.
Oh,
have you changed anything in regards to your training regimen, right? Like throughout your career, are you the type of guy that goes to camp and always do the same things to get prepared for a fight, or do you change every time for each fighter?
Of course, a little bit change. Little bit.
Really?
We changed the sparring partners. Of
right,
course,
sparring partners.
If I gonna fight against Ramirez, of course, I took more sparring who taller.
Right.
Who taller? Who's more
Southpaw. Yeah, right. So you just changed that.
Yeah, and some combinations and movements were little bit different. Yeah, with the you have to move on the left, the right. With the orthodox, you have more right, move right.
You mentioned to Barak that for Canelo, you had to make sure that you won every round. You wanted to make sure that you did not, lose that decision. If you were to fight Beterbiev, people say he's such a powerful puncher. Do you feel like you have to approach that fight the same way, where you have to be careful every second in that entire fight?
Yeah, with the fighters like Beterbiev, you have to be in focus every single second of the fight. Every single. And it's hard work to be focused 36 minutes, you know?
Yeah, you get tired.
Yeah, you get tired. When you are focused, you spend more energy. But he's a good fighter. Of course, you have to be ready for him, and you have to be ready to be in focus all fight.
Okay, you said with us, you said with other people that you really want to fight Beterbiev next because that's more important for your legacy. So, but you also have Canelo there who wants to do the rematch as well. Who makes that decision? Can you make that decision that I want to fight Beterbiev next no matter what? Or is it because of the rematch clause? Who makes that decision who you fight next?
Of course, it depends on promoters, mine and guys who's my opponent. And I just wanna say, I just can say I wanna fight this guy, and they could listen me or they could think about business and make something. But of course, for my legacy, it's better to fight for another belt. I made 10 defense. Of course, I want more. I wanna feel that I fight for something else, not just for defend my title.
Not for money. Right. But what about the rematch clause in the Canelo fight? What does it say? Like, do you have a deadline on when you have to make that fight, or is it just based on when Canelo wants it?
About rematch, of course, it's a good fight too. Of course, it's great.
No, but
fight.
I mean on the contract. On the contract, what does it say? Do you have to fight by a certain date?
I think I couldn't. I couldn't not. Я не могу типа боксировать. Я могу не боксировать.
I may not box now.
I may no box him now, you know, because he has time for rematch.
Got it.
And
up to you to choose.
Yeah, it's up to me to choose what I want. But I have a contract with the Matchroom, and
they gotta help you pick the fight.
So let's say you fight Beterbiev. I've always said for years that you're the best at 175, and you beat Beterbiev. What else is there? Were you gonna look for the new guy coming up, or what? Would you challenge yourself and move up, or challenge yourself and move down? What do you think you would want to prove after that?
Yeah, maybe I will drink and forget about it.
well,
people don't know you're a jokester. You know, people don't know that you like this.
You don't seem like the type. I'm trying to imagine you big with a beer belly drinking. I don't think so. Not anytime soon.
No, would if you wasn't boxing, would you be somebody with a fat stomach and lazy?
No, of course I'm joking about it.
No,
don't say of course not, because most boxers are fat when they're not training.
When they retire.
I think I will be fat too, you know, because I really love eating.
Yeah, but Dimtry, what would that brings another question in my mind. What would Dimtry be doing in life if he wasn't a boxer? What else do you love to do? What do you love to do outside of boxing?
You know, I love sport. I love every sport. I love soccer. I love every sport. I love tennis. I love hockey. Everything I love. I love just competitions, you know. And
so you would probably be playing in another sport.
Yeah, I think, but I'm not sure that I will achieve something in another sport.
Got it.
Because it depends on the place where you living. You know, in Kyrgyzstan we don't have another sport which supported by government, and the boxing is not supported too because it's not a rich country. They have a good wrestlers, but nothing. You know.
But boxing is like a poor man's sport anyway, because even in this country, the best boxers come from poor neighborhoods because tennis is expensive. It costs a lot of money for tennis classes, and to learn that. So
yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I would work somewhere, just a driver or something else.
So your wife is right there. We're talking about poor man sport. Do you think you would have that wife if you weren't rich?
He had me when he was poor.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what you call a ride or die, Bivol.
Found me on the trash,
Man, that's funny. So now that let's involve her one more question. When do you want Dimtry to retire? Because we know boxing is a dangerous sport, and it's not safe. You risk your life when you go in the ring every time. When does she want you to retire?
Когда я хочу, чтобы ты закончил.
When you want?
Hi guys. I don't know. It's up to him to decide.
But if you can make the decision, right? Because I know when he fights, you get nervous, you're scared, right? If you can make the decision, when would you want him to retire?
I think the main goal, he feels the satisfaction, that he did everything he could in boxing. Just hope that it will be like in 1-2 years.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping out.
Well, Bivol, you might as well tell her now.
So you got 2 years.
You might as well tell her now that you're not retiring for some years.
Yeah.
No, Barak, he has 2 years to accomplish all his goals.
All right.
2 years.
We'll see.
Yeah, but for 1-2 years to make everything what I want inside of me, it will be great.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we'll see.
All right, so have you made the decision yet or told Eddie Hearn and Matchroom who do you want next? Because I heard that Beterbiev had I know he's fighting Anthony Yard. That's coming up next. Canelo might be ready because he had a surgery in May. Or are you still just going to enjoy your win, relax for a couple of weeks, and then make that decision? Or have you made it yet?
Guys, every time when I thought about who will be my next opponent, I want to fight Zurdo. It was 3 years ago. I want to fight. Can I choose another option? No, we can make with Lenin Castillo. Or do you want to fight in England with Richards? Can I fight with another guy who's more stronger, who's more famous? No, we can make it against Richards in England. Okay, I need a fight. I will fight. And I got used to situations like this. And I just can say to my promoter, you can make me every fight which biggest you see.
Right.
Beterbiev, I'm ready. Against Canelo, I'm ready. But I prefer.
If your promoter ever came to you and said, Dimtry, we got a big money fight. We're gonna make a lot of money. It might not be what you want, but it's very lucrative. Jake Paul for an exhibition. Would you ever fight a Jake Paul or somebody like that for money, big money?
Yeah, I hope they will say me big money fight with another boxer, not another show. I respect him.
I understand if you're scared of Jake Paul. I definitely understand.
Yeah, he's big, he's strong. I'm scared of him.
No.
All right, so listen. Oh, go ahead.
I respect him. He was a blogger. He became a boxer. He won some fights. It's good. He earned money. He made the show, but it's not 100% sport. It's more 50-50 sport and show.
Right.
And I want to be famous in the sport. I don't want to be famous because I talk dirty stuff about someone. I don't want to be famous because I beat some blogger or something else.
Right.
I want to be famous because I beat real good fighters.
Yeah,
boxers,
we understand. I'm just kidding about that, though.
Obviously. He knows that. That's why he was kidding as well. But you are what we want all boxers to be like, you know. But I want to know something. Who was the hardest puncher you ever faced?
Oh, you know, one of the hardest puncher, it was Pascal too. You know,
Jean Pascal.
He's not a hard punch. He has a Canelo when he beat, it's like heavy punch, you know, heavy. But Pascal, it's heavy and sharp. He has a heavy punch too.
Obviously, we know what you want, right? On a serious note, are you more likely, if you beat Beterbiev, are you more likely to move up to cruiserweight or move down to super middleweight? What is more likely?
More likely, of course, I think move to super middleweight, but I don't want to keep myself on super.
No, but I mean just for like one fight against Canelo for all of his belts.
Yeah, it's a good idea too. It's a good idea too. But about cruiserweight, I'm not a big, you know, I had the breakfast before waiting.
Wow. Listen, Demetrius, whenever you choose an opponent, like, you know, we can't wait. Always good to talk to you. Thank you for taking the time, champ, and looking forward to seeing you in the ring again in 2023.
Introducing the new DAZN Boxing Show podcast. No matter the time or the place, getting your boxing content has become easier than ever. Tune in as we give you exclusive insights, predictions, fight night recaps, and more alongside the biggest names in the game. All for free. Available globally every Thursday across all audio streaming platforms and with new episodes dropping weekly to give you the latest news. Just type in the DAZN Boxing Show podcast, listen in, and enjoy.